We haven't really seen the depth scoring like we saw in the regular season in the first 3 games.
Yeah.
To get goals from Donna, Delantry tonight, how important is that to play a part in this series?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say enough about our depth guys stepping in. We've had a couple injuries. We got 3 pretty good players out right now in Hawk and Paw and Fax and Marchment, and guys have come in and it's been seamless. Not only jumped in, but had an effect on the game. So that depth has been great, and you can feel it. It's contagious, to our group. Those guys are really driving a lot of plays for us. So they've been fantastic.
Front right.
Hi, Pete Paulo, SouthwestNHL.com. You mentioned on Saturday that you felt your team was building in terms of just their game, but Jake's seems like he's been building his game ever since early. That first game was kind of he wants him back, but just generally, just how has Jake performed in these recent games and just building his game?
Yeah, I think exactly like our team. And when we needed him to, and he has. I thought tonight was his best night. Third period, he locked it down, made some huge saves. When he gets in that zone, he's a really tough guy to beat. I like how our group's playing around him and defending around him, but we bent a little bit tonight. You knew they were going to push back, and he made some critical saves at key times. So we're going to need that. 2 out of 3 going home. He's got to be one of our best players, but I feel like he's in that zone now.
Mike, go ahead.
You talked about how hard it is when they get the lead. In this game, you guys pushed through it anyways. Anything in particular that you did? I know the power play helped a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you knew they were going to push in the first, and they did. I thought, despite the push, I never felt like we were overwhelmed at any moment. They had the advantage in some shots. I thought they were running around chasing hits. So we talked between the goal at the end of the first with Dadenoff was a big one, and then we talked about using that over aggressiveness of them chasing hits against them, and I thought in the second period we really took control of the game. I don't know what the shots were in the second period, but threw some penalties, made them play in their own end. That's what we wanted to play. And the third period was just a lock it down. You don't like to sit back that much, but I felt that we were smart, like they were in Dallas when they had the lead going into the third. I think it was game 2.
Jesse.
Hey, Jesse.
Thank you. Jesse Grange with The Athletic. After games 1 and 2, you felt like you played well despite losing. They feel the same right now. Does it feel like the margins for error in this series are just really tight between these 2 teams?
Yeah, I think everyone knew there wouldn't be a lot of that these games would be like this. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you look at the 4 games. I don't think we've played a poor game yet. I thought the first 2 games in Dallas, they were opportunistic in some different situations. I love game 3. Tonight for a game 4, you're going to see their best, and I thought we were good tonight considering the situation. So I'm excited about our group getting home.
Right side.
Hey, Pete. Good to see you. Is there any concerted strategy on where to shoot on Logan? There seems to be a lot of high shots.
No, not really. Great goalie. I mean, you can say that. I mean, last night he stopped absolutely everything we shot. So, I think you just got to volume, get to the net. We've got a few bounces tonight. I think that carries over.
Liam?
With the up and down season that Delantry has had this year, Jamie just said that he's one of the best teammates on this team. What is it like for you guys to see him have a moment like this?
You know what? He's a beloved guy in our dressing room, really popular player, person, and you can feel the group pulling for him. When he jumps in. And to his credit, he's ready and whatever it takes. And he likes playing Vegas. I think he's I don't know, what does he have? 3 goals in here in the last, going back to last year's playoffs. So But he's a playoff type player, so he's a playoff type character player. He doesn't shrink in the moment. He's not afraid of the physical piece of it. So, I'm not surprised he's having an effect on the games.
Last one, middle, right?
Maybe Chris Chapman, Fox Sports Las Vegas. Last year, Vegas, they kind of adopted a slogan, "It hurts to win."
Yeah.
On Robe's goal, it looked like it hurt a lot.
Yeah.
And he gets up, he scores that winning goal, or the empty net goal. Is this the kind of play that could maybe help him build? Because I know coming in tonight, he had the 0 points in the series.
Yeah, I hope so. You hope sometimes the scorer just needs an empty net goal like that to get going on track again. But he did some great work away from the puck tonight that doesn't show up on the score sheet. Block shot. He blocks a shot. Matt Duchesne blocks a couple shots in the third. We've got some good buy-in from key guys there. There's a lot of guys in that room that want to win.
Okay, thanks, Pete.
Thank you.